Hi, you beautiful people. How are you? Um, I want to talk about like the energies that are lingering around us right now. They are really tricky, like really tricky. I don't like them at all, actually. I'm pretty uncomfortable in this kind of energies, and it's like it feels really dark, actually. I am experiencing like a shadow, like a big shadow. It's like the veil is, it feels like it's thick. It feels like I'm not connected, like I'm lost or confused. I'm not lost, not totally lost, but I have a big like sense of who the fuck am I? Who the fuck am I? What I want? What do I want? Or like a confusion, and a darkness. As soon as I like some things that I have been like really excited to do, just feels like anxiety and just feels sad. It's actually hard to describe, but and I had the analogy for myself, like sometimes when I do this type of videos, and I have to be honest, I know I don't have to be honest, but I want to be honest. Like sometimes I feel like it feels like I'm an imposter, or I am a phony, or I'm a fraud, because like so many things that I teach about and speak about, I have sometimes a hard time like applying it to my own life, and but that is so, that is the human mind. um, yeah, that's the human mind, like controlling your behaviors, and your, that you should be perfect, and you should do this, and you're supposed to be like that, and so on. And I had this analogy in my head, like, yeah but Susanna, like we are all learning, like we are all waking up. Like I'm still, yeah, I have awakened to a part of myself, like a part of my consciousness, but it's like it's so much more. It isn't like because the ego will, either the ego will say like, yeah, I'm finished, I have nothing left to learn, or the ego will say like, I can't anything. I haven't learned anything. And either are like, it's not true. Um, and I will come to the analogy that come into my head. Like, Susanna, were you an expert on things when you started school as a child? Like, we aren't experts. Like, we aren't good at things before we learn them. That's insane. That's insane. We are going to school because of the learning, and we do learn more gradually along the way, like doing math. But sometimes we as humans, as soon as we get an issue or a problem or like a resistance or a challenge, we can like easily quit because of, yeah, the limiting mind and the limiting mindsets that we have, and the beliefs about ourselves. And I feel like there are some of those energies right now, and it feels like it's a push and pull. Like, no, I don't want to do it, but I'm passionate about it, so I want to do it. No, I don't want to do it, but I do want to do it. And it's like a push and pull between these energies and these desires of wanting and not wanting, wanting and not wanting. And it's weird right now. And it feels like, as I have seen in a lot of clients, there is some confusion and people feel that they are challenged. People feel that they are challenged. And I actually believe or feel like this is actually a quite challenging year, but not all the time. So please don't get stuck on the challenges, like, because we do get challenged, but don't try to not like drag that experience into the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day. Like, sometimes we get stuck in this, that we're always challenged, but that's just a story that we are dragging with us, and it's smudging or like destroying our beautiful experience that we could have if we just release it. If you are coming up against a challenge, what I have experienced when I do like getting too stubborn and I like, I have to fix it with my mind, then it's like it's getting too complicated. There are too much emotion involved and my intelligence about it is gone. And I just get angry. But when I do release the resistance of the trouble or the challenge, like if I release the resistance, just back off, I'm zooming out, getting back to like, I have been like really confused today, but when I am confused, when I do feel like I have no idea what I should do right now, I have no idea what I want, then I just sit there. I can sit there, or maybe I do something, grab a cup of coffee, maybe I eat something, maybe I go for a walk, or maybe I just doing the laundry. I don't know, something just to get the pressure off what my mind was racing about. But as I said, like the energies are uncomfortable. My human mind, my human self don't like it at all, actually. But I'm also pretty stubborn. Like, I don't want all these energies and things that are seemingly like stopping me from doing stuff. I try not to get too overwhelmed by it, because it's my life and I want to be happy regardless of what's happening out there and or what is like what I am experiencing. I don't really want the material life or the material stuff to like own me. If that seems, if you know what I mean, like, do you understand me? I don't want the challenges to decipher if I'm happy or not. Like, I really want to connect to that inner being when I do get lost in this human experience. And I do feel like that is why I do feel like a fraud sometimes, because my mind or my ego says that I should be perfect. I should do all the things that I'm telling you about. But it's like sometimes when I do this, when these messages comes out, it's like it's from my soul, my higher self, from my guides, from the universe. It's like I can't help what kind of messages comes through me. I'm just a conduit. I'm a channel. But it doesn't take away from me that I am a human. And I have my own human experience. I'm not perfect. And I can't apply everything in all at once. It comes gradually, and I am learning every day gradually. And I have learned a lot. But I do have so many things further on to embody, like things that I do know with the mind, but I have to so many things that we want to learn or want to apply in our lives, we have to embody. Like, we have to embody. If you want to have love, you have to be love, but then you have to embody love. You have to embody the things that you want to be. And I guess that's what's called grounding in things in your experience. Like, we can't just know things. We have to ground it in. We have to embody it, have to be it. And you don't do that overnight. Like, we have our programming and the human mind, and we have been programmed to be in a certain way our whole lives. We can't just embody love, just, yeah, peace and love, and then you're peace and love. No, we have to like really feel what it is to be alive as love, as peace, as success, or whatever you want to accomplish in your life. We have to really be it. Not wanting and wishing and not having. Like, we have to embody the feeling of what we want, if that makes sense. But that is a journey of itself. And our soul has time. It has so much patience with our transformation of our embodiment. So if you are struggling right now, if you are going through some massive changes and massive transformations and massive energies, you are not alone. Nope, you are not alone. We are all feeling this, or maybe not all feeling this, but as a sensitive, you do feel a lot. And we are connected. The whole earth are connected. So even in the countries, as I am in Sweden, even in this kind of peaceful country where there are no wars, we do still experiencing that war-like energy within us. And I also see it reflecting in the weather. Like, the weather is chaotic, it's stormy, and it often reflects the inner being in ourselves. And I feel it's stormy outside today. It's a really messy weather. It feels dark, and it's what I am experiencing. I am experiencing a lot of anger right now, like anger, irritation, frustration, confusion, a lot of blaming, like blaming myself, blaming others, like we are arguing and blaming each other. And I don't really like it, actually, but it's happening. As I said, I'm not perfect, but it's happening. So I don't think I have any more left to say. Do I? I don't think so. Stay safe. Try to be who you are. Try to be as true as you can to yourself. I know it's not easy all the time, but don't be afraid to express whatever you are feeling, and express what you want to express. whatever happens, happens. We can't be nice all the time. I love you and take care, and I see you soon again. Bye.